Hi everyone, today I'm reviewing Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon for the Nintendo 3DS. This game is a direct sequel to Luigi's Mansion, which was a launch title for the Nintendo GameCube. So how does this game differ from its predecessor? Well, I think it's better than it in a million different ways, and I'll explain. First off, I bought my Nintendo 3DS, my new Nintendo 3DS XL in January of this year. I've been playing it constantly ever since, but this was one of the first games I bought for the system, and I'm glad I did, because I put in about 15 hours or so into this single-player campaign. And unlike the original Luigi's Mansion, this doesn't take place over just one large mansion. This takes place across multiple mansions, and each of them have multiple levels. So it's a great game on the go because let's say you're on your lunch break or it's just the weekend and you only want to put in about 20 minutes or so of gaming, you can blow through a level and feel like you've accomplished something. Now, of course, certain levels are harder than others. Some of them you'll probably have to play multiple times just to defeat the boss or progress to a certain point. But each of the mansions are very interesting and they each have their own feel. Um, all of the characters in the game are very uh, entertaining, humorous, as with the previous game. But Luigi is the star here. I mean, he's highly entertaining. It's funny to hear him humming the music that's playing in the background. It's also amusing to watch him get really scared as he's heading into a certain situation. And he's just a very endearing and charming character. And if you don't already love him, you will by the end of this game. So the single player campaign is meaty. Like I said, you'll probably get about 15 hours or so out of it. And then there's also a multiplayer campaign. And that basically just lets you play multiplayer either locally or online. And you're just going floor by floor, progressing through a mansion, taking care of ghosts. There's different power ups and special things that you can be doing. So it's an enjoyable experience. But just keep in mind, as with any game, when you're playing online, there is the potential scenario where someone loses a connection or someone just drops out of the game. And of course, that can kind of, you know, be a buzzkill. But I've played it a few times online and enjoyed it. But of course, if you're buying this game, it's really not for multiplayer. It's mainly for the single player campaign, and the multiplayer is just a value add. So, Luigi's Mansion is an excellent game. Graphics are terrific. The 3D effects on it are awesome. One of the best I've seen in any of the 3DS games. It really does a great job of immersing you in the level that you're playing at that moment. The music is appropriate, and as I mentioned before, seeing Luigi hum along with it is entertaining. And you get a lot of replay value here. And the controls are simple, yet hard to master, because, while it's pretty simple for how you can suck up a ghost, certain ghosts are more difficult than others. Certain ones have certain strengths or weaknesses that you need to learn as you go along. So it's a challenging game. It's not going to be, a walk in the park. It ramps up as you continue through the campaign. So this is great for, casual gamers as well as those who consider themselves to be hardcore gamers who are looking for something that's really going to put their abilities to the test. So that's Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I highly recommend that you pick it up if you have a 3DS. And thanks for tuning in. Talk to you soon.